Hello everyone, welcome back to Jikook Moments. Today we have several exciting BTS updates that have ARMY buzzing. From an unexpected move by Zayn Malik's team that has sparked collaboration rumors with Jungkook, to exclusive previews of Jimin and Jungkook from BTS Festa 2026, and finally the Busan controversy that has recently become a hot topic across social media. Let's dive into everything one by one. Our first story is about Zayn Malik. An official account managed by Zayn's team to promote his music projects has recently started following Jungkook on Instagram. At first glance, it might seem like just another social media interaction. But once you take a closer look at who this account follows, things become much more interesting. The account is known for being extremely selective. Besides Zayn Malik's personal account and the music platform Stationhead, Jungkook is the only other artist on its following list. That simple detail immediately sparked speculation among ARMY. Many fans are wondering whether this is simply a gesture of appreciation for Jungkook, or perhaps a subtle hint that a collaboration is already in the works. So far, neither Zayn's team nor HYBE has made any official statement. For now, every discussion about a possible collaboration remains pure fan speculation. Still, it's easy to understand why excitement is building. Both Zayn and Jungkook are known for their powerful vocals and distinctive tones. They also share a love for pop, R&B, and modern soul music. In fact, fans have been imagining a collaboration between them for years, often talking about how beautifully their voices would blend together. If it ever happens, it would undoubtedly become one of the most anticipated international collaborations in recent years. But for now, all we can do is wait and see whether this small Instagram move actually means something, or if it's simply a coincidence. Moving on to our next update, Jikook fans have also been celebrating the release of a short preview from Jimin and Jungkook's version of the Normal music video, included in the 613 limited edition picture disc vinyl package. Although the teaser is only a few seconds long, it quickly went viral across multiple social media platforms. Fans praised its cinematic visuals, the incredible chemistry between Jimin and Jungkook, and the exclusive concept featured in this special edition. The excitement grew even more after high-quality photos of Jimin from the BTS 613 limited edition picture disc vinyl package began circulating online. Once again, Jimin's stunning visuals became a major talking point, with fans praising his elegant yet warm concept. Within just a few hours, the images had spread across social media, receiving countless compliments from ARMY around the world. Many fans are already calling this limited edition one of the best Festa merchandise releases in recent years. Along with the exclusive vinyl design, the package includes a photo book, special photographs, and exclusive content unavailable in the regular edition. For collectors, it's easily one of the most valuable BTS Festa 2026 items. Now let's move on to the topic that has generated the most discussion over the past few days, the Busan controversy. Honestly, this situation feels more confusing than shocking. At first, many people assumed it would simply be a heartwarming story that fans would enjoy. But as often happens in large fandoms, there will always be some people who choose to view things from a negative perspective. The controversy began after reports surfaced claiming that during their military leave, Jimin visited Busan together with Jungkook. Some people then connected this story to a comment Jimin made in the past, when he mentioned that he hadn't visited Busan in a long time. From there, some critics accused him of being dishonest with fans. However, if we look at the situation objectively, those accusations seem rather unreasonable. The most important thing to remember is that Jimin and Jungkook still have private lives. Becoming global superstars doesn't mean they are obligated to report every trip, every meeting, or every personal activity outside of work. They have every right to spend time with their families and close friends without turning those moments into public content. That's why it doesn't really make sense for anyone to feel betrayed simply because they chose not to share a private trip. There is no rule saying that artists must post every moment of their lives on social media. In fact, maintaining some privacy is completely normal, especially for public figures as globally famous as BTS. The fact that this Busan trip only became known long after it happened actually says something positive. It suggests they were able to enjoy their time peacefully, without crowds, media attention, or constant public scrutiny. As fans, isn't it comforting to know they can still experience ordinary moments in life? At the end of the day, everything we see represents only a small part of their lives. Photos, live broadcasts, interviews, and social media posts are simply the moments they choose to share. Beyond that, there are undoubtedly countless private memories that we'll never know about. That's why it's always surprising when some people insist that Jimin and Jungkook only spend time together when cameras are around. Over the years, there have been many stories proving exactly the opposite. If this Busan trip remained private for so long, who can really say how many other memories they've chosen to keep to themselves? Maybe there were short trips, quiet dinners, late-night conversations, or countless little moments that were never shared publicly. Personally, I think that's what makes their friendship even more meaningful. Not every memory has to be shared with the world. Sometimes, the most precious moments are the ones known only by the people who experience them. Over the years, Jimin and Jungkook have never hidden the fact that they genuinely enjoy spending time together. Through interviews and live broadcasts, they've shared many stories about their experiences, mentioning each other frequently, reminiscing about trips, and telling stories that clearly reflect their close friendship. Jungkook once even said that he enjoys spending time with Jimin because Jimin always makes him laugh. It may sound like a simple comment, but it speaks volumes about the comfort, trust, and genuine bond they've built over many years. Relationships like that don't happen overnight. That's why it's always surprising when some people still try to convince others that they aren't close. In reality, Jimin and Jungkook themselves have repeatedly shown that they intentionally make time for each other, trust one another, share countless inside jokes, and value a friendship that has lasted for years. Perhaps the most meaningful moments aren't the big headlines, but the little details people often overlook. A brief glance, a small smile, a spontaneous reaction, or an expression that seems to remind them of a shared memory. Sometimes those quiet moments say far more than words ever could. Of course, no one outside of them truly knows the nature of their personal relationship, and that's exactly how it should be. As fans, we only witness a small portion of their lives. The most important thing is respecting the privacy they deserve. As long as they're happy, healthy, and continue enjoying the friendship they've built over so many years, there's really no reason to turn an ordinary personal moment into unnecessary controversy. Because in the end, not every story needs to be announced to the world. Sometimes, the most beautiful memories are the ones that remain little secrets shared only by the people who lived them. And perhaps that's one of the reasons why Jimin and Jungkook's friendship continues to feel so special to so many ARMY around the world. And that's all for today's BTS news. What do you think? Do you believe Zayn and Jungkook are actually preparing a collaboration? And what's your opinion on the Busan controversy? Let us know your thoughts in the comments below. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and turn on notifications so you never miss the latest BTS updates. Thanks so much for watching, and we'll see you in the next video. Orahi!